Alright, so we're out here at the crush pad. Today we're working with our 2010 Zinfandels. We're making the Randy Zin blend, 2010. And I've got in my hand an oak chip stave. This is a stainless tube where we have got some oak chips in there. And we're going to put the wine back in. We racked our wine. We pulled the barrels out. It's springtime, you can tell by the sun. Thankfully we have some sun. We're going to start drying out. We're going to take this wine, pump it from the barrels. Each of these different lots, there's like 5 or 6 Zinfandel lots, a little bit of Syrah left, and a little bit of Sangiovese. We're going to put it in this big tank right here, pumping it with this pump right here. We're going to pump it in the tank. We're going to clean out the barrels. Over the course of the last 3 to 4 months, all of the sediment settled down into what's called the valley of the barrel, and there's about an inch or two of thick gunk sitting on that bottom. So we're going to take the clean wine off, put it in a tank, clean out the sediment out of the barrels, and then we're going to bring the clean wine back. These are all old barrels here. It's a 23 barrel lot of 2010 Randy Zin, and these are all barrels that we have purchased from a large winery. They've been filled 6 times, so they have very, very little oak flavor left in them, maybe 0.5%. And so what we're doing is we're going to impart and infuse a little bit of oak flavor through these oak chips. This is a pretty controversial thing. I don't think most people will talk about it, I guess at least not formally. But the oak chips, after we put the wine back in, I'm going to slide this tube down, and it's going to sit in there over the next couple of months and actually impart some oak flavor. Very little bit of it, but that's about the extent that we talk about oak. Oak is a store-bought flavor, including the chips that we use. So I don't put a lot of investment or thought much into new oak flavor. Wines need to see oak contact. There's phenols in oak that once it's charred and toasted will release into the wines, and these are going to stabilize your color and your flavor. So you do need a little bit of oak. It doesn't have to be new oak, at least most of it doesn't have to be new oak. And so we're going to let it sit for probably 3 or 4 months, and I'll check in with it each month and taste the oak flavor that's going to be imparted over the next period of time. And that's how we, well, that's the extent of our oak conversation here at Harvest Moon.